Now, people make this statement a lot that anything that does not bring me money, I'm not interested in it. But if you go deep down, they are not doing anything. No. Now, in this video, we are going to be talking about how you will mind your business financially in 2025. Welcome to this edition of Smart Money Moments with ODT. Like I mentioned, we are going to be talking about how you will mind your business financially 2025. The first thing I want you to do is to define what is an asset and a liability to you. An asset is anything that brings money to you. Then a liability is anything that is taking money away from you. You and I should agree that you should limit anything that will take money away from you at this point, right? All right. Now, for the asset aspect of it, the sweet thing about building your asset column is that your assets will in turn fund the kind of lifestyle. We like this baby girl lifestyle now. You want to buy a new wig, you want to do this, you want to do that. But then those are things that when you invest and you get your returns from your invest, they can fund all those kind of lifestyle. So there are some things that are not necessities. You need to define it. That's the first thing I want you to know. Now, the second thing that we're going to be talking about, anytime I mention this anywhere, let me mention it first. Save 10% of your income. Anytime I mention it everywhere, anywhere, maybe I have a talk or a seminar, anything, people in turn tell me that that even the 100% is not enough for them. The fact is that even if you don't save that 10%, the money will still not be enough for you. And let me burst your bubble. It is the accumulation of this 10% that you are putting aside that will save you from saying your money is not enough. Because when you accumulate this 10% over a while, you can then put it into different investment platforms. Now, I made a video last week. The video is about places you can put your investment in. The link is in the bio. Just click on it. You see the various places where you can invest your money in. Now, the good thing about saving your 10% of your income now, so that you don't save to spend. At intervals, move the money you saved into different investment platforms. Do you understand? Now, for some people, you will move it weekly. For some people, you will move it monthly. For some people, you move it maybe every 3 months. If you're a salary earner, you can decide to move it monthly. If you're a business person, you'll be like, I'm not earning salary. How do I do this? Now, there are so many automated fintech platforms that these our fintech companies have given us. You can decide that they deduct a particular amount from your account daily. So at the end of the month, you move it into an investment. There is nothing like it's impossible to save 10% of your income. It is very, very possible. And the ancient Babylon city that we are all celebrating today got their riches from this principle of saving 10% of their income, which they in turn put into investment, and it's this investment that in turn fund the kind of lifestyle that they have. Now in 2025, it's no news that you need to build your emergency funds portfolio. With all the shege that we saw in 2024, now emergency fund is the money that you keep aside that can sustain the kind of lifestyle that you have now, 6 to 9 months, in case anything happens. Now emergency is probably you have you need to pay hospital bill. That is emergency. Emergency is not you taking a trip to Dubai for fun. Emergency is not you trying to upgrade your phone to the latest version of iPhone, or when it is not earning you money. Now that is what emergency is. For you to do this, you need to save about 20% of your income to get this. Now for their different percentage, a lot of financial analysts comes up with different kind of percentage you should give for this. But I would advise that you should use 20% of your income, save 20% of your income aside for this purpose. Another thing we are going to be talking about is the percentage in which you divide your income. Now, you divide it using the 70-20-10% ratio. Now, like I mentioned in the previous point, there are different percentage that different financial analysts use, but I strongly recommend this. Now, the first 70%, you use it for your living expenses, for transport, feeding. Out of it is still where you save from your for your rental. So yeah, just know that it's out of the 70%, you are eating, you are feeding, you want to do anything, it's from the 70%. Now, this other percentage, 20%, don't touch it for any reason, because nobody is coming for you. You need to plan your finances. Everybody is looking for how to make their life better, especially if you don't have trust fund or you don't have a family inheritance. It's very important for you to save this 20% every month. Then the last one, which is 10%, is what I talked about as the first point, which is to save 10% of your income, which you in turn move to different investment platforms. Now, also in 2025, be intentional about making passive income. There is no award for working hard. Nobody will give you an award. Everybody is interested in the result. And most importantly, you are also interested in the result you are going to get. So I made a video on how you can invest your money. I will drop the link for us to check in the video description. It's very, very important. Be intentional about making money passively in 2025. Now, I'm going to be ending with this point, and it's very, very important. Whatever you are not reviewing, you don't know how far you are going. Set money dates with yourself. Money dates. Money dates can be weekly, can be monthly, can be quarterly, can be biannually. What is important is shorter. The shorter it is, the better, so that you can regulate whatever it is that you are not doing well. Check through your finances, check what is taking money from you, what is giving you money, to see where you fall, so that you know how to adjust. So this is the last thing I'm going to be talking about. It's very important for you to set money days with yourself. uh, when you do this, you'll be able to checkmate how you are spending money, and you'll be able to review how you're going to be spending the money. Also, you can set this date weekly, you can set it monthly, you can set it quarterly, but it's advisable is shorter, so that you'll be able to make adjustments where necessary. Now, with everything I've mentioned, I know that you're able to learn one thing or the other, but you cannot get it all together just like that. There are things that will pop up along the line. That is why it's important for you to check yourself, like I mentioned earlier. And I also like to inform you that Pure Love Inc. have some wonderful savings plan for 2025. The link is in the bio. You can click on it to check the one that suits your financial ability. We have our daily savings plan, we have our weekly sprint, we have our monthly marathon, and we have our Christmas savings plan. You can join any of our savings plan, and I'm sure that by the time we come together to review our finances in 2025, you are going to thank us. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, but most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.